Today I have sort of a remodel and a viewer request for you. Anna had asked me to make a college dorm, and I also had several requests to redo this Seaside romance house. Now, honestly, this house is also the provincial mansion. If you look at the layouts, they are exactly the same. The only thing is somebody remodeled it and made it into the Seaside romance. So I don't think they're going to be tricking many of us, but I did happen to notice it. I hate this house. I did purchase it for the LP because it just came up and several people asked me to purchase it and remodel it. So I figured I would do that and turn it into a college dorm for Anna. So we're just kind of taking a look around here in case some of you haven't seen it. It was also an architect home about 1,000,000 times. It's been available now, and it's just been redone and redone and redone. And now they're selling it for around, I think, 700 LP as a Seaside romance, when if you scroll through, it was also the provincial mansion that they offered for around the same price. So this house has been used twice as now regular homes up for sale, and many times as architect homes throughout the last few months. So I just wanted to let you know that this house is nothing new, but when I come back you'll see what I've done with it. Okay, so here it is. This fulfills Anna's request for a college dorm. Remember, when I do these remodels, I do not change the walls, so I had to work with what I had. And honestly, it was sort of a challenge because when you build a dorm or any kind of communal build, you need a certain amount of restrooms, you need division of rooms, and this house did not provide much of that. So it's no longer a house, it's now a dorm. And you can see the parking lot out here. I've landscaped around it and made some parking spaces. It looks really nice at night. But let's go in the front door here. And when you enter in, you're going to come into the lobby here. I tried to model it after my old college dorm. We sort of had this area where you come in and you have the desk here, and lots of brochures on the walls for things on campus. There was a vending machine there and a coffee maker and just a waiting area in case you had someone wanting to come and pick you up. And of course there were the keypads on the walls for entrance. But let's go around the first floor here. You're going to see a lot of repetitive rooms because, obviously in hotels, dorms, things like that, you're going to be looking at pretty much the same thing over and over. But I did try to split it up a little, as you'll see in a few minutes, and make some different things in it that are not just bedrooms and restrooms. So that side there is a few of the little the girls' rooms that are small, and then back here where the elevators are, we have more vending. And in the middle where we have the outdoor space, I turned it into a place where there are picnic tables and just places for the students to sit outside, get some fresh air. They can study out there or just spend time outdoors. So coming back to the right side of the lobby here, we have some of the smaller boys' rooms. These are private rooms, but they're small. I went ahead and just made the more private rooms smaller and used the larger rooms, as you'll see in a minute, for the not so private rooms. So coming up to the second floor here, I did not make that a floor where there were bedrooms. I wanted to use that as an activity floor because, as you can see, the rooms here were so huge and I can't divide them up because, of course, I don't change the walls. So rather than make them just a huge bedroom, I decided to make each side one boys and one girls for activities such as reading, using the computers, watching TV. I have a table there to study at as well, and then 2 restrooms toward the back. And then here's the girls' side. It's the same. It's just made in pink with the beanbag chairs. They do have the popcorn machines there, and of course the big televisions. So that is the girls' side of the activity floor there. Sort of like a study room too. So let's go back around here and you'll see the restrooms here. And we'll go up the elevators to the 3rd floor here. Now this floor is more for the residents, the staff that stay on site, as well as married students. The dorm that I stayed in also made provisions for students who were married. So they had rooms sort of like this, where they had the larger beds and wardrobes and things like that. And of course there are restrooms wherever I could put them because of how the layout already was. I just sort of had to make it happen. So coming up to the 4th floor here, this one is completely for girls, and these are the rooms that I was talking about that are not private at all. So I turned the larger rooms into the ones that could house more students. So you have a girls' floor here, that one, and notice they each have their own lockers too for storage. And then there's a large restroom there with a vanity. And then you have to, because of the layout, I had to make an exterior door to come around the balcony to come into this double room here. So that is the girls' floor there. And then we're going to pop up to the 5th floor where I've made it the boys' floor. And it's sort of the same deal here where you have a couple of students per room on this side, and then coming back around. Thank goodness there was a hallway on this floor. That helped a lot with the restroom. And then coming back around here, you have another double boys' room. So that is the 5th floor there. Again, I had to work with what I had. But let's go back down the elevator. I just wanted to give you a better look here of the structure and what I had to work with here. Do you see what I'm talking about? How there were no divisions in the rooms, and I just really did my best to make this work out. One thing I do like about redoing these larger architect homes, well, let me show you the basement first. We have a laundry down here. Is that, you don't know whether to buy them or not. If they cost that many LP, if they're offering them in the regular home section. And of course there's a restroom there, and you're going to see a kitchen down here. But if you do buy them, you don't have to just tear it down and waste it. You can actually make it something useful if you use your imagination. And you're not going to have the same rule on yourself as I do on myself about not changing walls. So, if you look at it in a positive way, you've bought the property. Maybe you didn't want to spend the 700 LP and get what you got, but you got it. So you can take these properties and you can either tear them down for a lot of cash, by selling back the rooms, or you can just try to make it work this way and change the walls however you want to. But Anna, I really hope that this fulfills your request for a dorm. I really appreciate your request, and it also gave me a chance to do that Seaside romance and show you guys it's the same pretty much house as the Provincial Mansion. So everyone else, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your requests and your support. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It was a very large project, but thanks again for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.